Hey, hello everyone. I'm Jess. I'm the owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. So on this little quick all signs live, we are going to look into the energy of the week ahead. What is the energy for you this week? What's coming through? Let's find out so that we can be a little bit better prepared for what's ahead. We are going in the order of the zodiac, starting with Aries, ending with Pisces. This is a quick one card pull for each sign in the order of the zodiac again, and I will dive in a little bit deeper intuitively into the energy of each card to give each of you a message for today. And what we do on this channel is we don't just watch for our sun sign, okay? We also watch for our moon, our rising, our Venus, our north node. If you want to watch for other placements as well, go right ahead. And let's dive right in. Welcome, everybody. Hey, Plush and Velvet. How you doing, boo? We're going to use the other Tarot deck for this. This is my favorite deck. Actually, is this Line Strider? Hold on. Oh no, this is Line Strider. Sorry, my other favorite by Ciola Thompson. So let's get right into it, you guys. I got my tea. These will be quick messages. I will not take questions after this live, and we're not going to do a collective. I just want to do a really quick live for you guys on today. Hey, Mojo Tarot. You guys give him a follower and a holler. Hey, Liverpool. How you doing? It's been a hot minute since I've seen you, boo. I hope you guys are well. I hope your weekend has been great. It is predicted to be a very rainy week ahead where I live. And today was actually a really beautiful sunny day. I wanted to go to the beach and I didn't do it. But I got to get some more beach days in before the end of the summer. All right, let's get right into it. We're going to kick it off with Aries. Let me know what you guys did this weekend. Aries. How you doing, Aries? It's me, Jess. Let's see what is the energy coming through for you. Let me finish this up. This is for all the signs of the zodiac. All of the signs of the zodiac in order. Aries to Pisces. What does each sign need to know? What does each sign need to know? Okay. Aries. Aries, you have the Hermit. Virgo energy. Oh no. Okay, there we go. If I do that, you can see it a little more better. So you have the Hermit. This is giving that you may be going through right now some kind of transformation from the inside out. It could have something to do with your external, your appearance, but going through this sort of cocooning right now is maybe going to require you to spend some time this week going within, doing some self-reflection. My favorite way to self-reflect is I love journaling. If you follow me on Instagram at My Taropist, you know this. But yeah, it's a beautiful way to really just kind of go within and get clarity about what's going on inside. What is this change about? What is this transformation for? What's the purpose? What version of myself is coming through on the other side of this season? So this may not be it's not a month, but a week. Sorry, we are still at the beginning of the month, but this may not be a week for you, Aries, to kind of expend a lot of energy outwardly. This is time to draw that energy inward and to really do some soul searching and see what's going on and where are you headed and what do you know to be true. It may be a great week for you to reaffirm your own beliefs and your own values, right? Without external noise. And I feel like there's a lot of growth and beauty that's going to come out of this experience for you this week as well. You could be connecting with a Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart. If so, do watch also the Virgo reading. But that's what I have for you on this week, Aries. Okay, boo? All right. If you want to book a personal reading, you can go to mytaropist.com. Thanks for stopping through. And stay tuned for your other placements, your other signs, okay? All right, so Taurus, you are next. Taurus, you got the 9 of Wands for the energy this week, my friends. Oops, where are we going? Can you see him? Oh man. He's got some boo-boos, but he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. And you will too. And you will too. I'm really picking up too on this particular reading for you that he's got this little knife on his hip here. So while you may be taking a break, Taurus, from maybe a particularly difficult season, it's like you're still ready. You're still ready for the fight. You're still on guard. You're still like, listen, you want some more? I'm not done. I'm not done. Give it to me. Come at me. But what I'm hoping for this week, that this is a week where you can kind of lick those wounds a little bit, Taurus. And I mean, like, take care of yourself. You've been through, obviously, maybe a challenging or difficult season, difficult time, difficult experience, difficult relationship maybe that you're coming out of, difficult job, whatever. But whatever the case is, I feel like this is a message to kind of like, whoa, Nelly, like just take a breath, decompress, okay? Life doesn't have to be a constant fight and battle and struggle. So if you've been in a struggle mode or struggle season, just know it's not always going to be like that. Like, you will heal from this, you will get better, things will get better, Taurus, okay? So hang in there. Maybe drop the guard just a little bit so you can have some time to breathe. Maybe work a little bit on like nervous system regulation. Oh my God, these cats are driving me nuts. I'm sorry. Nervous system regulation, decompression, take care of you, boo. I feel like this is a week where you really need to focus on taking a break from the fight or the struggle or the battle, okay, as best you can. All right. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Please do hit that thumbs up if this did resonate with you. Watch for your other placements because these are going to be quick today. So you have time. You can watch them all. You can watch your whole chart. And if you want to book a personal, you can go to mytaropist.com. Okay, Gemini. This is for you, Gemini. So these cats. All right, Gemini, you do have the 3 of Swords, boo, for your energy for the week. Sorry, I'm trying to get this to focus. So, ouch, ouch, ouch. But I'm hearing, Gemini, don't hurt him. This may not be your hurt. This may not be your heartbreak. It may. But for some of you, you may be the one inflicting the wounds on this, okay? You may have Taurus in your chart, or you may be Taurus cusper, because this sword that's coming through these birdies, it's looking like the little knife that my friend over here in the Taurus card had. So I don't know if you're dealing with the Taurus, a Taurus, if you got Taurus in your chart, but listen, boo. Gemini, I'm feeling like this is a message of maybe trying to mitigate. Like, listen, if we want to know the energy ahead, we can work with this and try to mitigate whatever drama, whatever pain, whatever stuff may be coming up and coming through. So if this is about you and another person, because even though it's a 3 of Swords, there's only 2 birds here. So if this is about you and a beef with someone in particular, some sort of, never-ending argument or strife or pain that's happening in a situation with another person, maybe this is a week where you kind of take a break from each other, is more what I'm getting. I'm not necessarily getting you need to resolve something this week, but this may be a week where you kind of like distance yourself, separate yourself from somebody, maybe set a boundary here with folks that are causing you some sort of drama, strife, chaos, pain in your life, right? And if it's just like pain in general or heartbreak in general that you may be dealing with, again, it's a time, I think, to distance yourself from it and not dwell. I think sometimes we get caught up in the pain and it kind of exacerbates it and makes it grow. It's like whatever you're focused on is illuminated in your life. So if that's your experience, Gemini, maybe it's a time to kind of divert your attention to other things that bring you joy, other people that don't cause pain and sorrow in your life, right? If you have Gemini Venus or if you have Gemini in your chart, be wary of also the things that you may say to people. And remember that your words carry a lot of weight. And that whole expression of like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me is not true. So I'd say measure your words, be careful of what you say, how you say it. And also when people say things to you, I'd say take time to reflect on that and think about like, does this person use words often that hurt me? Like, does this person really understand me? Is this person kind in the way that they express themselves to me? Do we have good communication? So also because this is sword energy and you are an air sign, think about that. Think about your conversations, your words that are expressed towards you, and what that means and how maybe you can shift the way that you communicate or maybe not communicate with certain people that are causing you pain. Okay, Gemini? That's what I have for you. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. And also don't forget to watch your other placements and book a reading at mytaropist.com. All right, let's go to Cancer. Where your claws at? Get your claws out. Snippety snap. All right, Cancer. Oh, another 3. So you got the 3 of Pentacles this week. That's a great energy for a work week, right? So you could be collaborating this week on a project. This is all about teamwork makes the dream work. This may be a week where you kind of brush off that old Rolodex or whatever. Nobody has that anymore. The address book, whatever. Go through, see who's on your contact list. It may be time for you to kind of dive into your network to make some things happen. Maybe it's time this week for you to start delegating some responsibilities to others. It may be a week where you get a lot of help, support, and guidance from other people. Maybe there's an opportunity here for you to learn something. Maybe you're going to be practicing a skill or taking a class or finishing a project that you started and eliciting the help from somebody else to finish it, right? To complete it. It could be an opportunity here for you to make some coin, working on something, helping somebody with something, or teaming up with others to make something happen. So this is a great week for you, I think, to focus on collaboration, not to be in isolation, which as a fellow crab, I understand we tend to isolate. We tend to like to be in our little comfy, cozy shell. But this may be a week where you kind of break out of that shell a little bit and get by with a little help from your friends. And that's all right too, Cancer. All right. Thank you, Cancer. You guys, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. And also, if you want to book a personal reading, you go to mytaropist.com. Also, watch your other placements. When I feel we've gone through the full flow, I'm going to end it. This is different for me because I'm not usually this quick with it. All right, we're going to go to Leo. But first, let me say hi to other folks in the chitty chat. Annabelle, thank you for the jewels, boo. That's so cute. Thank you. I'm loving this, and I still need to learn more about these jewels. It's so cute. I love it. It's like, you know me. I was a Lisa Frank girl, so anytime I see like emojis or cute things, stars, hearts, flowers, whatever, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. It's a real legal matter. Uh-oh. A litigator? What's happening? Someone in litigation? A kitty confirmation. Yeah. Yeah. This little girl, my little foster cat, I think that the vet thought she was gonna be like the submissive one because Bojangles has always been like the alpha cat, and she is not. Oh, she's a sassy little thing. That's why I've been calling her Eartha May after Eartha Kitt. That's what I've been calling her, because when she started to show her personality, I'm like, oh, you sassy. Okay, I see you. You got a little spunk to you. You're not just a little like, I'm gonna be cute and no, you're sassy. Okay, little Little Mustang. She's a little diva. She's a little diva in the making. So unfortunately for Bo, though, he's not about that life. And he's not feeling his best right now, so he can't really fight back. So it's that's been a challenge. It's been a challenge over here. Every time Bo finds a safe spot away from her, she has to like infiltrate his territory, you know? Anyway. You're so welcome, Jojo. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Yolanda. Hey. Wait, are you offering your services as a litigator? Okay, anyway. All right, let's get back into it. Ready for Leo? Okay, hi, Leo. Roar! Speaking of cats. So your card for the week ahead is a 9 of Swords. Listen, boo. Listen, I know you like to howl at the moon and all of that. I know you like to get, down with it. I know you like, the freaks come out at night kind of vibes. It's summer. There's fun stuff happening. But you need to get some better sleep, friend, okay? Whatever is on your mind, you got to find I'm getting like a better sleep schedule, a better sleep routine or nighttime routine that's going to help you wind down and not wind you up. You know what I'm saying? So whatever is on your mind, whatever is causing you to feel sort of anxious or stressed out or causing these sleepless nights. For some of you, I'm getting it's not even a you thing. It's not even your stuff. It could be other people's stuff that you're carrying. And boo, you got to let it go, let it go, let it go. So you can rest because you deserve it. Okay. So whatever it is that helps you, I like, several different things. I can't do the melatonin. It works for some people. For me, it's really bad for me. But I like some valerian root tea also in moderation. Do that in moderation. I like calcium, magnesium, like making a hot tea with calcium, magnesium supplements. I like doing yoga as like a nice calm yoga at night, like aromatherapy. I like taking a nice hot salt bath at night. There's like lots of things that you can do. Turning off devices, getting just like a good book to read instead before you go to bed instead of doom scrolling, whatever it is that you got to do it. What else? A weighted blanket is nice, although in the summer, depending on where you live, that could be a little hot, but it does work really well, effectively well. A sleep mask really helps. So whatever you got to do, boo, focus on getting good rest this week. And also just, again, whatever is stressing you out, find a good, healthy outlet to kind of release some of that stress, some of that anxiety. If you need to talk to a therapist, if you need to spend time with a friend and vent, if you need to, again, journal and get some stuff out, if you need to go scream in a pillow, if you need to go for a good run, that also get like exercise. Regular exercise can help you with your sleep as long as you're not exercising right before you go to bed. Okay. But whatever you got to do, boo, get that stress out. Okay. So you can feel a little more better and rest easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay. Sending you love, Leo. Do you watch your other placements? And if you want to book a personal, I'm at mytaropist.com. Hit that thumb, sending you love. And on to Voigo. Hey, Voigo. Hey, Voigo. Hey. So your card for the week is 6 of Cups. So you could be in an energy of nostalgia, but the first thing I got was like family. So it may be that there's somebody in your life who's particularly nurturing or needs to feel your nurturing love and attention and support in this season. So spending time with a particular person that makes you feel loved, that you can give some love to. That may even be a pet I'm getting for some of you too. Like spending a little extra time cuddling with your pet, a little extra time on the walk, or, petting them, brushing them, playing with them, giving them a little extra love. Either it's somebody in your life I feel that needs to feel a little bit more nurtured and cared for, especially in their emotional space, or it's you. So whoever can give that to you, whoever you can give that to, get your love on, boo. If you're feeling a little bit nostalgic from the past, maybe also call somebody up you haven't talked to for a while who really makes your heart happy and you want to touch base and you want to reconnect with them. Sometimes we have to be the person to take the initiative and do it, and instead of like complaining, like, oh, I never hear from this person. Oh, they never call me anywhere. I haven't talked to them. Well, when's the last time you called them? When's the last time you talked to them? When's the last time you texted them? So maybe you need to initiate a little bit more as well. People get busy. People have their lives. So don't always take that personally, Virgo, but maybe it's time for you to reach out and share some love as well, my friends. And I feel like the more we give love, the more we get it in return. It comes back to us, not always from the same person or same source, sometimes from other sources. But yeah, you may also this week be getting a gift or receiving a gift from somebody, something just like a little sweet, a little token of appreciation. Okay, giving or receiving something nice from somebody, flowers, a card, chocolates, a box of chocolates, I don't know. Something like that. Does anyone even do that? A box of chocolates, I don't know. An Uber Eats, someone might be Uber Eatsing you something. Maybe you're gonna get an edible arrangement. I don't know. Anyways, all right. Anyways, Virgo, I'm sending you love. Do watch for your other placements. Hit the thumbs up, drop a comment, and you can book a reading on mytaropist.com. That's my website. On to Libra. Lovely Librans. Hi, Libra. Do I have any Libras out here? Hi, Christina. Hey, boo. Hey. Oh, you're not? Okay. Annabelle's not offering legal services. All right. Libra. Yeah, we don't do legal. We can't legally do legal readings here in tarot. All right. So King of Pentacles is your card for the week, Librans. All right. Libra, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have that in your chart. Could be something going on here with like a father figure this week. But also the first thing I kind of got was you could be getting some sort of a promotion with regard to work, or maybe an opportunity that's going to give you more money, more status, more recognition. It could be something great if you have like a business or you're entrepreneurial, could be getting like a little bit extra this week. So extra money, extra clients, extra sales, whatever. Okay. Sorry, I'm always a little bit jiggly with it. So it's looking like this is a great week for business, for work, something regarding your career. Again, this could be like you connecting with family, especially if it's like a father figure, brother, uncle, cousin, grandfather. But I'm getting mostly like there's something I feel positive coming to you with regard to your financial situation, your status at work. Yeah, or even like with a job search, maybe if you're looking for a job right now, there could be a move that you're making in terms of moving ahead in your career, moving up in your career, or even being contacted by a business owner, company, somebody who has the means to hire you for some work. Okay. So it looks like very, very positive to me. And but the first thing I got really was like a promotion or a raise or like an increase in your status. Okay. So look for something possibly like that happening for you this week, my lovely Librans. And that is what I have for you, honestly, boo. So more money. Definitely, if you want to book a personal reading, you can do that at mytaropist.com. Hit the thumbs up and watch for your other placements. Thank you so much, Libra boo. All right, on to Scorpio. This is funny. Scorpio, you got your own card, my friends. You got your own card. You're showing up here. So this week is all about you. Death card. What's beautiful, I mean, I love the death card. I do. because it's all about change, transformation, growth. I love it. If you're not growing, if you're not changing, if you're not transforming, you're dying. So it's better, in my very humble opinion, to be in a season of growth, of change, of transformation than like regression, right? So I love this because this is also like, this reminds me of the Virgo, I think not Virgo, sorry, was it Aries reading? So maybe you have Aries also in your chart. You may want to go back and watch that as well. But this is a week where I feel like it's all about you and what's going on within, what's changing, what's transforming in your life, in your world. And so I feel like prioritizing yourself and your own needs this week is going to be really vitally important, because this is your card. So putting yourself first, putting your needs first, that's not selfish, that's self-care. And I feel like that's what you really need to do, especially if you are in a season where things are transforming and changing either around you in your external world or within you. That is always a time when we need to like, okay, I need more nutrition, I need more care, I need more love, because it's the same as when anything's growing. So like when we're babies, right? But when we're children and when we're infants, when we're babies, we're going through the most change and transformation in our lives. The first 3 to 5 years of life are when the most changes and transformations are happening to our brain, as young human beings, as like new human beings, right? So it's the same thing. And so when you think of a baby, what does a baby need? Constant care, constant monitoring, needs extra sleep, extra food, all these things, right? So there's this thing that's happening with you that's going to require more care from your side. So if you've been giving a lot to others, this is a time where you need to start giving all of that energy back to yourself, at least for this week, because you need it to fuel this growth, this change, this transformation that's happening in your life. Okay. So I hope that that helps. And I hope you have a really, really beautiful week ahead. Scorpio, congratulations on this. I want to see what comes on the other side of this season in this transformation, this growth, this change for you. Drop a comment. Let me know what you're going through. If you want to book a personal reading to dive a little bit deeper into that, because I love reading for people who are in that transformative process, then please go to mytaropist.com. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and watch your other placements, because we're moving on now to Sagittarius. Hey, Saggy. Hey, Saggy. Hey. Oh, Christina, you're a Scorpio, Moon, and Venus. Yeah. I love Scorpios, man. And I love Saggies. I am Sagittarius, man. So let's see what your card is, Saggy. You have the Justice card for your energy this week, Sagittarius. I don't know if you guys are whatever. Anyways, all right. That's Libra energy. You could be connecting with a Libra. You could have Libra prominently in your chart. So I love this energy for you. Speaking of litigation, legal stuff. I don't know if you're dealing with a legal matter this week, Libra. It could be, or I'm sorry, not Libra, Sagittarius, because Justice Libra. It could be that you're dealing with a legal situation, but I'm going to look at this from a very positive lens, in that you are getting justice this week about something situation maybe you're dealing with, maybe with regard to a relationship. There's something here where the scales are being balanced, where something is being made right in your life. Okay. This may be an opportunity that's requiring you to step up and do the right thing in a particular situation. Or this could be, again, you getting some kind of justice that you have long deserved. Okay. Hopefully, for those of you who are dealing with a legal situation, this is a positive outcome to that, something that's fair for both parties or all parties involved, meaning also for you, obviously. So whatever was where the scales were not quite balanced, things are being made right. That could also be with regards to your energy, honestly. So if you've been feeling energetically like off, things are like off kilter, or things are kind of going a little haywire or cuckoo bananas in your life, it could be a week where you're feeling like, okay, things are calm. Finally, like things are a little bit more even keeled. I'm not feeling like I'm totally out of whack, or circumstances and things going on in my life are totally out of whack, right? So I really like that energy for you. Again, for some of you, this is literally about a Libran person who is prominent in your life in this week. But either which way, I love that you're getting justice and things are being made right. So regarding your situation. So if you would like to pick a personal reading about your situation, you can go to mytaropist.com. Also, don't forget to watch your other placements and hit the thumb. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. All right. Capricorn. What have you got? Okay. More sword energy coming through for you. You've got the Queen of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You could have those signs in your chart. You could be dealing with somebody with Gemini, Libra placement, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placement. Hello, Jessica. Queen of Swords, also King and Queen of Swords for me, as people give X energy. So I don't know if this is a situation regarding an X that may be coming through for you. Queen and King of Swords also in terms of professions for me as a reader, could be people in law enforcement, people who work for the government. Also for me as a reader, sometimes show up as medical people. So I don't know if there's something here where you are also dealing with the legal situation, also possibly dealing with like a medical situation. But she's always on guard here. She's always at the ready. So I feel like and from a very positive lens here, Capricorn, you're mentally sharp this week. You're on point with whatever it is that's going on up here. So you're very discerning. I feel like it's going to be a great week for you in terms of communication and your communications with others. If this is a week where you're feeling particularly mentally sharp, use that energy. So for me, if I'm having a week where I'm like, wow, my brain is firing on all cylinders, I'm getting work done, right? I mean, I'm writing, I'm getting my writing done, I'm getting my work done. I'm organizing things, I'm doing admin stuff for my business. I'm like, okay, how can I utilize this great brain activity for its highest good, right? I'm like, okay, this is a great week for me to be memorizing stuff. This is a great week for me to like brush up on whatever thing, or to take to finish that class, or to finish that workshop, or whatever it is for you, boo, that you can translate into, okay, let me use this mental acuity for like its highest good, then do it. And maybe that there was a situation that you were in your field about, and now you can be more discerning and have better judgment. You're seeing things very clearly this week. So use that energy. So, all right. And if this is an ex, boo, Queen of Swords, you know what she does. She's like, no, bye, see you never. So you don't have to put up with anybody's BS, bull, cocky, banana, foo-foo, shishi this week. Okay, Capricorn, you just don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. So say, call my attorney. Speak to my attorney. Call my people. Have your people call my people, because I don't need to deal with it. All right, Capricorn, love you. Please do hit the thumbs up before you leave. Watch your other placements. And don't forget, if you want to book a personal, you can do it on mytaropist.com. I'm going to go to Aquarius now. Speaking of air signs. Aquarius, how you doing? We're still doing air signs. And there's another. The Knight of Swords. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So Aquarius, you could be getting some communication coming in hot this week. If this is something like after a delay or something you've been waiting for, this is your positive ding ding. Like, let's ring the rooster. This is like a positive message of, yes, boo. You're going to finally get that news, that message, that call, that text that you've been waiting for. So hopefully this is really good. Hopefully this is going to be encouraging to you. Could also be a week where things are moving ahead really quickly for you. So if things have been stagnant or slow, expect quick movement this week. Expect faster communication. If you've been experiencing delays, thank God Mercury retrograde is over. So, and I think Jojo tell me in the chitty chat, but like, if like we're out of, I think we're fully out of the shadow as well. I'm hoping, I think. So if that's the case, it could be that all of a sudden, wham bam, things start moving forward really, really fast for you. So whatever was delayed, whatever was slow, whatever was broken down and not working is now suddenly working for you like a well-oiled machine. So that's really positive. Okay, so in the chat, Mojo Tarot says the shadow will be full gone August 6th, which is this week. So yeah. Yay! Teamwork makes the dream work. See, I'm Cancerian. We have the Three of Pentacles. I just teamed up with Jojo to help give you this message, Aquarius. So right before the Lion's Gate, yes, which is always 8/8, we're out of Mercury retrograde shadow. So expect things to start happening for you, Aquarius boo. So get that manifestation stuff on. Start setting those goals. Start taking action because things are going to start moving very quickly. Okay. Hopefully, like I said, preferably in your favor. Don't forget to watch your other placements, Aquarius. Hit the thumbs up, drop a comment. And if you want to book a personal reading, you can do it at mytaropist.com. Last but not least, we have my lovely Piscean people. Yay, Pisces. I might do a collective kipper for the week ahead at the end, since this went so much faster than I expected. So stick around if you're watching live. I'll do a kipper for the collective after for the week ahead, okay? All right. Four of Swords is your card, my lovely Piscean people. I like this one. I like this energy for you. You maybe had to be strong for a really long time because he's a lion. He's got some big paws. You might have Leo in your chart also, Pisces. Oops, I forgot your timestamp. So what I love about this is like a week for you to get some rest. Some of you may be taking a vacation this week, Pisces, or you need to, maybe even a staycation. Getting some good rest this week, resting up, especially again if you've had to be really strong or really brave, or regarding situations or circumstances in your life. This is just a week for you to like decompress, rest, catch up on the sleep. Again, for some of you, it could be a vacation literally that you're taking. And just recuperate from whatever you've been going through or dealing with. So rest up this week. Get good sleep. I'm also like the blue is super standing out for me. So, and maybe also that you need to be near like body of water. You are a water sign. And I find that oftentimes water signs can really regenerate and feel rejuvenated when they're in water, around water. So if that also will help you recover, recuperate, and feel rejuvenated, Pisces, get yourself around a body of water. Go to the beach and lay out, or the creek or the river or the lake or whatever you need to do. Okay. Take a nice bath. Like especially if you've got like beautiful herbs, oils, salts that you can put in the bath and just like luxuriate. Do something that's like going to make you feel just like at peace and at ease and rested. When you come out of that, you feel like totally like a brand new fishy friend. Okay. I'm sending you so much love. And if you would like to book a personal reading, Pisces, please do so at mytaropist.com. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Please and thank you. And I will see you on the other side. Watch your other placements if you missed them. We're going to go ahead now and do a quick collective with the Kipper. And this is going to be just a general Kipper spread. So I'm going to put you, my friends, in the middle. And then what we take a look at with this is what's crowning you, what is beneath the surface, what the complication or challenge may be, and what's ahead. Okay. So this is the energy for this week. Who else is in the chat? Let me chitty chat with y'all for a second as we make this transition into a collective kipper, which I wasn't expecting to do, but this went so much faster than I expected. All right. Uh-oh. Let's see. How y'all been? What have you been doing this weekend? The eclipse season, nodal shift to Leo, Aqua from Pisces, Virgo. Yes, that's right. The eclipse season is coming. Kilt wearing eye candy. Are you gonna? I can't see you though. You got to go on one of your lives wearing a kilt and show it off. Okay. I've actually seen pictures of JoJo in a kilt. I think you've used them as thumbnail on your videos, JoJo. Anyway, how is everyone doing? How's your weekends? What you all been getting into this weekend? Hopefully good stuff. Last night was the biggest summer party that they have in San Miguel, in Ponte Delgado, which is like the capital city of San Miguel. And it's called Festa Branca, which means white party. So it's a white party. So everyone wears white, and they call it, oh gosh, they call it Deep Ocean or something like that. They decorate the entire city in like ocean themed. So this year they did all these like not octopuses. What are they called? I can't even think of what they're called. Oh my gosh, Jessica, I had a brain fart. Anyway, but they decorate the whole, it's like under the sea. So like the whole thing is like mostly white and blue colors, and they do like, a whole aquatic ocean theme. And it's really beautiful, all kinds of lights, and they have, I think, 12 different stages with different musical performances going on throughout the night. It goes until like the wee hours of the morning. There's lots of gin and tonics because for whatever reason that seems to be like the cocktail of the Azores. So there's lots of it's fun. I didn't go this year. For me, the white night of the white party has historically been for me not a great night. So I now try to stay inside. I try to stay inside. And so I was on here live with you guys instead. And then after the live, it was kind of late my time, and I just chilled with the cats. So I really didn't go out and party last night, but it's been fun to look at all the pictures and look at it back. So everyone dresses in white for the white party, and it's fun. It's fun. The parking is horrendous, and it's so packed with people now. But it's always beautiful if you can make it. If you ever come here to San Miguel, it's usually always like August 1st or August 2nd, somewhere around there, beginning of like the first weekend of August. So whenever that happens. JoJo says the weekend is good. It's a lazy Sunday. Gumbo is toe beans up and snoring in his chair. I love it. I love little Gumbo. He's cute. He's a cool cat. All right, y'all. I want to say before I jump into this kipper spread for you, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up, hype up the video if you can after the live. And also, if you guys have notifications turned off, you may want to switch them back on for my channel. It's a little slow going, getting back into the swing of things here in terms of like trying to appease the YouTube algorithm and all that. So I don't think everyone's seeing that I'm on, and that's all right. And I don't think YouTube's recommending my content yet. I expect that. It's totally fine. But it helps if you have notifications turned on for YouTube and also my channel, so that if you do want to jump into the live, you can. And I love you for it. And let's get into this. All right. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. All right. This is for the collective. What's the energy for the week ahead for the collective? I first need to pick your person. There you go. So male, female, don't matter. I always go with the first principal card that I see. And so here is you, your principal card. Okay. So what's crowning the collective this week? What's crowning the collective this week? I forgot the timestamp. Okay. What's crowning the collective this week? Collective. Whee. Ooh, okay. So what's crowning you this week is change, collective. So there's something here in your life that could be changing. For some of you, this may have to do with a move. Oftentimes when I pull this card in my personal readings for folks, which you can book this if you want to do a kipper for your quick insight reading. When you book with mytaropist.com, you can request it. But anyway, oftentimes this shows up for me as a move, but it doesn't have to be. Just there's something here that's changing the direction your life is headed. It could have to do with your career. It could have to do with your living situation. It could have to do with a relationship. It could have to do with something else in your life. Many, myriad things that could be happening or changing in your life. But it is looking like it is a positive change, because on the bottom of the deck, you have great fortune, which is one of the absolute best cards in this deck. So it's a change that could be bringing about an increase in finances. It could be a really huge positive change for the better. Like I'm hearing, I'm on the lucky side of the street. I don't know if that's how that song goes, but like where you're going to feel like, oh my God, I crossed the street. Because literally that's funny that song came up, because you can see it's like a street sign here in this card. Because it's, or on the sunny side of the street, right? Sunny side of the street, but whatever. I heard lucky. So with great fortune in this change, it could be like, wow, all I had to do was make this change, and that made all the difference. It's reminding me of like the Bible story where the disciples are fishing in the boats and they aren't catching anything. They're like telling Jesus, like, hey, we're not catching anything. Like, we're having bad luck basically with our fishing, journey today. And he's like, well, cast your net over there. And so they do, and then they catch all these fish, right? So it's that sort of, it's what's giving me, what I'm saying is that it feels like there's this just like subtle or slight change that you're making. It may not feel like a lot. Maybe for some of you it is. Maybe it is a big thing. But whatever this is, it's like it's changing your fortune in a really positive way. It's like, oh my gosh, if only I knew that moving to this next town over would suddenly shift a lot for me. If you're into numerology, that's a really interesting thing, because the number of in your address where you live carries a certain vibration. So if you're into that sort of thing, which I have studied numerology, but so like changing even your address and having a different vibration with the number that's not a challenge number to you or signifies something particular can change sort of the energy that's happening in your life. So if you believe in that, an interesting concept. So there's something here where it's like this change is like also shifting your fortune positively, okay? Your circumstances, your situation in a much more positive way with great fortune than you even expected, okay? I've found even sometimes like a breakup or ending a relationship, it's like, whoa, I didn't even realize like how that was really affecting me. This long break that I took from the channel, not really sure if I was going to come back and do these kinds of readings with you guys again. It really did have a massively positive impact with my energy, with my life. I was able to shift and start working on tiny rituals, big feels. Follow me on Instagram at My Taropist for more on that. But yeah, I did some things and tried some things that I wouldn't have tried if I hadn't taken that time. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm also grateful to be back with you guys as well. in a different capacity. But yeah, it's like sometimes those little things can make a big difference and a big impact. So what's beneath the surface? This is whatever is sort of subconsciously affecting or having an impact on your week ahead that you may not be aware of, but it's important to be aware of it. Okay, courthouse. Courthouse. Can you see that? Okay, so courthouse. Now, I found that sometimes skipper is very literal. And so courthouse could literally be that there is a legal situation that you are dealing with, or will be dealing with this week. Maybe so. With this, because it's beneath the surface, but I'm gonna speak on that because it's not always that. And this is actually giving me something interesting here. So, but first, let me say this. Let me address the literal meaning of courthouse, a courthouse, right? So what I would say is if there's something you've been avoiding with regard to a legal situation, paperwork, this could have to do with like government. So it doesn't have to necessarily be legal. It could be something to do with like a bigger institution like the government or your employer, your work, your company that you work for, or something like that, like a bigger institution, right? So if there's something here that you've been avoiding, I'd say take care of what you need to, because I feel like this actually is going to have a really positive impact on you. Now, for some of you, I'm getting that this is really, really strong regarding possibly a work situation, because courthouse can be like an industrial complex or like a place of business, a place where there's lots of buildings. So it could also have to do with the living situation. So if you live like in an apartment complex or you live in a house, even though this isn't the house card and there is a house card, so there could be something here where like you're moving to a new apartment, right? You're changing jobs, okay? You're changing careers. There's a positive change with regard to a legal matter that you've been dealing with, okay? Because on the bottom, you do also have, again, great fortune and gift. So, and for some of you, you may have had bad news, like potentially regarding a loss, but this change is going to provide you with an opportunity. I feel like that's going to, again, lead to great fortune. So it could be like, say, for example, I'm just throwing out an example. It doesn't have to be your specific situation, but just to illustrate the point that I'm making is like, if you had, gosh dang it, like this past week or recently, you got bad news from a person that's like, hey, we're laying you off. We're not moving forward with your application or something to that effect, or sorry, we're going to have to you're going to have to move, vacate the premises, whatever. You got served papers and you're going to have you're getting sued or whatever the situation is, like, wah, wah. Okay. Somebody gave you some kind of bad news. What this is telling me, what you're not seeing, is that thing that is propelling you forward in regards to a change is actually opening up an opportunity, okay, that is going to lead to something much, much better. Okay. So say someone's not moving forward with your job application for one thing that you applied for. Well, good, because what is maybe going to be happening for you starting this coming week is you're going to get some news about a better opportunity. And with courthouse, it could be like, oh, this company is even bigger, it's better, it's has the salary is greater, you know what I mean? Or hey, I had to move out of that place, but it's putting me on the path towards getting the home of my dreams, or getting a better place, or living in a better neighborhood, or in a better state, or a better country, or whatever the case is. Like, oh, dang, like that person doesn't want to keep dating me anymore. But it's opening the door for somebody better to come along. So you get what I'm saying? Dang, I didn't want to address, these papers I was served. I don't want to address this lawsuit, but you go and then you realize oh, I'm actually the one that's coming out as the winner, right? whatever the case is, this is all moving forward for your highest good. But what's the challenge? What is the challenge here? Kippers are very literal for you too. Yeah, right. Like they really tend to be like exactly what it says. Exactly what it says. What's the challenge? This feels like it's for somebody specific, but that's what I'm giving. Because if I was reading this for somebody on a personal reading, I would go, I have a one lane here. That's very, very clear. But I'm opening it up to the collective because not everyone is dealing with the same exact situation, right? So that's why I'm giving different examples of how this could be resonating in your specific situation or in your life right now. But I definitely see a very linear message here for somebody. So if this is you, boo, you can, you know what to do. Go to mytaropist.com, okay? But what I'm getting here, I'm just gonna kind of summarize what I'm getting. For some of you, what I'm strongly getting is that there's something here that you've been seeking, looking for, a goal you've had, something you've been going after and trying to achieve, and it hasn't been working out for you, right? It hasn't been working out. You're not making headway. There's a situation here where like you're missing opportunities, you're getting let go, you're getting evicted, you're getting let down from whatever, like, you know, things, you're getting calls, you're getting messages, emails, whatever, like, we're not going to move forward with this application, whether that be a housing situation, like, oh, we're not going to take your down payment, you know, we're not going to take your offer, or you know, or an apartment or condo or something like that. Oh, sorry, you know, we're not going to move forward with the application. We got something else and that's going to move in. Or it's a, you know, you're trying to start a business and it's like, sorry, you know, that name's already taken. Or you're in a situation where you're dating and like, no, you're kissing too many frogs. Nothing is working out. Like fill in the blank thing, right? It's a situation here where I feel like you've been really let down. Yeah, exactly. See? Letter and sorrow. Like you've gotten some bad news lately. And I feel like, gosh dang it. Come on now. And I feel like it's been like a series of unfortunate events in terms of like you keep getting this bad news and you're like still hopeful, like you're in this energy of ambitious one, like you're still trying to go after the dang thing, but getting let down repeatedly is putting you in this murky thoughts energy. Like you're starting to doubt, you're starting to lose faith, you're starting to lose hope where there was so much hope before. It's like, I don't know, I'm starting to rethink things and now I'm confused and I don't know what to do. Your challenge is high honors. So it's like you're in that energy of ambitious one, trying to go after this prize, trying to achieve this goal, trying to get there, right? Accomplish the thing, you know, be in the winner's circle, whatever that represents to you in your situation. And it's like, dang, I'm starting to really have doubts. I'm starting to allow my negative thoughts to take over and take hold of me. So I feel like the challenge is for you to keep your eyes on the prize, boo. In the way that I'm seeing this you as this principal card is still looking, she's looking back at the high honors. So don't lose sight of your goal and what it is that you want, because everything so far is telling me you're going to achieve it. But remember the analogy I gave you, right? With the fishing story and this change. The change that's coming is the thing that's propelling you towards the goal, towards the high honors, towards the victory, right? You're not seeing it right now because you've had these series of unfortunate events and setbacks and letdowns, but maybe again, you were fishing on the wrong side of the boat, boo. And this change is actually moving you closer towards what it is that you wanted. And you didn't realize that just making that little change is what's actually going to move things ahead for you. So let's see what's coming for the collective. This is the week ahead. Keep in mind, energy is fluid. We're not all exactly on the exact same timeline, but we are all experiencing the same shifting in energies right now. astrologically, etc., etc. So more than likely, this will resonate with multiple people out there watching, okay? And if it does resonate, let me know. Drop a comment below. Hit the thumbs up. And if you want to go deeper, you can go to mytaropist.com. Let's go. Collective, what's coming? Nice. Okay. What? You saw me shuffle, right? Or at least you heard it on the microphone, I hope. Because boo, on the bottom of the deck, you still have great fortune. It's just there creeping in the shadows, hanging out in the corner. The great fortune is coming. All right. So again, don't lose hope, don't lose sight. What you have ahead is for the energy for the week ahead is Playful One, which is also a nice card. Playful One is I don't know, I look at it sort of like the Fool card in this deck. That's my own sort of interpretation of it, because it's like a childlike energy. It's like a fun sort of playful, obviously playful vibe. It can be like a young person, represent a young person. Sometimes I see it come through as like a pet, a childlike energy, right? With that sort of childlike enthusiasm and joy. And that's why I liken it to the Fool, because it's that, like, I'm not going to worry. What's the bare necessities is what's coming to mind. Like the bare necessities, forget about your worries and your strife, Oh man. So it's like that. It's like the week ahead, you're forgetting about these worries and the strife. You're forgetting, the murky thoughts are going away. They're going away so you can play another day. You know what I'm saying, friend? But what I really like about what I'm seeing here with the Playful One, some of you could be a Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. But what I'm seeing with this, also Gemini, Capricorn is what I'm feeling, but it could be anybody. So what I'm seeing here in this card, you see that little treasure box there that the Playful One is kind of hiding? It's almost like they've got the little treasure there and they got this little smirk on their face of like, oh yeah, I got the treasure. Just you wait and see. Just you wait and see. I've been holding on to it for you, boo. Just waiting for that change and you to start this new fool's journey and take this leap of faith into this new beginning, wherever this change is leading you. Just trust and go with the flow. They got this little fishy tail. Just keep swimming, boo. Just keep going with the flow, because the great fortune is coming, okay? And it's on the other side of this change that you may be afraid of right now. And so don't lose hope, don't lose sight of it. This week, there may be an energy where you start to get your joy back. You start to get that childlike enthusiasm and wonder back, where you may be hanging out with some friends, having some fun this week. This is really, don't neglect whatever this business is concerning the courthouse. Okay. Like I said, I'm not saying like, forget your responsibilities, but forget your worries and your strife. That's what we do. We take care of what we got to take care of, but we don't dwell on the negative. We remain optimistic and hopeful for the future, because it does look like this change is propelling you forward in a positive direction and it results in great fortune. Okay. Some of you also with the Playful One could be like you spending time with a pet or getting a new pet, with kids, or a child, your children, if you have kids, or like I said, just having fun with your friends, being playful and enjoying the week ahead. Okay. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. Abrazos, beijinhos. Mwah. All right. Let's see who's in the chat still. Show me the pentacles, right? Exactly. Barbie. Hey, Barbie. How you doing, boo? It's good to see you. Yeah, I didn't. So I got let go. I actually, this resonates so much with me, because I got let go from the job that I was in training for. So unfortunately, my needing to give Bojangles medication twice a day, every 12 hours a day on a particular schedule isn't going to work for them. whatever. I'm like, well, okay, sorry then. I'm giving you 12 available hours a day, every day to work with, but apparently that's not good enough. So I won't be doing the local job right now, and that's all right. I got some experience under my belt what it's like to work here for a company like that, doing that kind of work, and it was interesting. And so yeah, so we'll see what else what this change for Jess is going to bring. So I'm really grateful for this message. I hope it helped you guys too. I hope it gave you some encouragement as we move into this coming week. You guys, again, don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave this live. Afterwards, please drop a comment. It really does help. Hype up if you have a hype in your heart or any left. I don't know when they restart, but I will be back this week. And we'll be back together on the next one. Hopefully I'll have more time to do more personal questions, but you can always book a personal reading with me. I will be fulfilling those also this week. You can go to mytaropist.com. All the readings are awesome. If you just want a quick hit, the quick insight reading is great for that. Just like 1 question, 2 questions. If you want to do more than 2 questions, there's other options there available. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Also, please don't forget about Instagram at My Taropist. We're going to come back with more tiny rituals, big feels content coming up. And there's also a series on there of summer survival guide readings. Those are like approximately 3 to 5 minute readings for each sign. If you want to get a little bit more into the energy for the summer, I'm sending you guys so much love. Oh, Delaney. Hey, boo. Yes. Thank you, Barbie. Yeah, Delaney. Oh, I'm sorry about the time difference. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to mix up the times a little bit more now that I'm going to have more flexibility in my schedule. So, at least for the time being, I realize I absolutely just cannot be a reader on YouTube. Like, at least with this channel, I can't have the kind of channel unless everything was pre-recorded and then sent out as like a, just posted. I can't, in terms of lives, I just can't have a set schedule. It just doesn't work with my life at all. And I hate to promise, oh, I'll be on every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. I just can't promise that. So I just don't. So I don't anymore. I don't promise what I can't deliver anymore. So it's gonna be a little sporadic and all over the place. And that's just the way that it has to roll and flow. So my advice for anyone is just like, make sure your notifications are turned on. And for YouTube and for my channel, and that you just like keep check, regularly, see has Jess been on lately? What's good with her? That's the best way to do it these days. So I'm sending you guys so much love. I hope that this helped get a little bit into the energy of the week ahead. I always find those like week ahead or weekend ahead, those are always kind of fun to do. So just something light and fun and easy breezy, lemon squeezy. We'll get into some deeper topics coming up this week, hopefully. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. And it's hard for me too, because I'm now 7 hours different than I was when I was like in LA doing this. So, it's trying to accommodate. It's hard to, but for you, I know, boo, it's like, if I come on my morning, it's a better time for you. It's not good for my people in the States, but I want to experiment with that one day and come on like earlier in the morning and see how that goes. And if I can hit people in other time zones that normally wouldn't be able to come into a live, I'm going to try it sometime and see. I'm not a morning person per se, but it might be fun to have my coffee with you guys and do like some kind of fun morning thing. So we'll try it. Grass is done, but you're changing the oil in your truck. Hey, Greg. You just got home from church and started dinner, Barbie. Ooh, what are you cooking for dinner? Keep wearing my red lipstick. I put it on. It's a little bit, but I put on like red and pink. So I kind of made my own color. So it's a little bit, it's not coming through like the bright red today. Anyways. All right, you guys, I'm gonna jump off. It's almost time for Bo to have his medicine. My goal is to be done before the medicine time. But I love you guys. Take care. Have a great work day, Delaney. How's Monday looking like? Is it gonna be good for us all? She's in the future. Delaney is coming to us from the future. You always start with coffee. Yes, girl. Gotta have the coffee. I like my coffee with canela or cinnamon. Coffee con canela elate, like a little splash of milk and some cinnamon. Chef's kiss. Roasted chicken, mashed potatoes, creamy chicken, rice, and carrots. Girl, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Now I'm hungry. I'll go have a snack before I give Bo his medicine. All right. Because I don't think I actually had dinner, technically. All right. I need to go have it. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you again. Take really good care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Love each other. And I will get these timestamps up to you too. All right. Bye, everyone. Take good care. I will hug Bojangles. I will. He's not going to be happy. He doesn't like getting his meds. All right. Bye, everyone.